The Grand Slam tournaments, also referred to as majors, are the world's 4 most important annual tennis events. The tournaments offer the most ranking points, prize money, public and media attention, the greatest strength and size of field, and greater number of best-of sets for men, which is 5. The Grand Slam itinerary consists of the Australian Open in mid-January, the French Open from late May to early June, Wimbledon in late June to early July, and the US Open in August-September. Each tournament is played over a 2-week period. The Australian and the United States tournaments are played on hard courts, the French on clay, and Wimbledon on natural grass. Wimbledon is the oldest tournament, founded in 1877, followed by the US in 1881, the French in 1891, and the Australian in 1905. The French Championships was initially not considered a major prior to 1924-25, when all 4 became designated as Grand Slam tournaments, skipping majors, particularly the Australian Open because of the travelling distance involved, the inconvenient dates close to Christmas and New Year, and the comparatively low prize money, was not uncommon for some players prior to 1982. Grand Slam tournaments are not operated by the Association of Tennis Professionals. However, the ATP and WTA do award ranking points based on a player's performance at a major. The term Grand Slam, without qualification, and also originally, refers to the notable achievement of winning all 4 major championships within a single calendar year within one of the 5 events: men's and women's singles, men's and women's doubles, and mixed doubles. In doubles, one team may accomplish a Grand Slam playing together, or one player may achieve it with different partners. Winning the 4 majors in consecutive tournaments but not within the same calendar year is referred to as a non-calendar year Grand Slam, while winning all 4 majors at any point during the course of a career is known as a career Grand Slam. Winning the gold medal at the Summer Olympic Games in addition to the 4 majors in one calendar year is known as a Golden Grand Slam, or more commonly the Golden Slam. Winning the year-end championship in the same period is known as a Super Slam. Together, all 4 majors in all 3 disciplines are called a boxed set of Grand Slam titles. To date, no player, male or female, has ever won all 12 events in one calendar year, though a career boxed set has been achieved by 3 female players. The term slam for winning all of the tricks in the whist family card games is attested from early in the 17th century. Grand Slam for all of the tricks, in contrast to small slam or little slam for all but one, dates from early in the 19th century. This use was inherited by contract bridge, a modern development of whist defined in 1925 that became very popular in Britain and America by 1930. Tennis has a long history of adopting golf custom, and Grand Slam appears to have entered tennis not directly from card sport but via golf, as it was used since 1930. When Bobby Jones won the 4 major championships, 2 British and 2 American tournaments. Although John Kieran of the New York Times is widely credited with first applying the term Grand Slam to tennis to describe the winning of all 4 major tennis tournaments in a calendar year, sports columnist Alan Gould had used the term in that connection almost 2 months before Kieran. The possibility of being the reigning champion of all the current 4 majors did not exist until 1924-25, when the International Lawn Tennis Federation designated the Australasian French were considered the premier international tennis events by the ILTF. Tony Wilding of New Zealand won all 3 of those earlier majors in one year. 1913. It has been possible to complete a Grand Slam in most years and most disciplines since 1925. It was not possible from 1940 to 1945 because of interruptions at Wimbledon, the Australian and French Opens due to the Second World War, the years from 1970 to 1985 when there was no Australian tournament in mixed doubles, and 1986 when there was no Australian Open at all. Phil Dent has pointed out that skipping majors, especially the Australian Open, was not unusual then, before counting major titles became the norm. Thus, Many players had never played the Austral and the low prize money. In 1970, George McCall's National Tennis League, which employed Rod Laver, Ken Rosewall, Andres Gimeno, Pancho Gonzalez, Roy Emerson and Fred Stoll, prevented its players from entering the tournament because the guarantees were insufficient. The tournament was won by Arthur Ashe. In terms of the current 4 majors, the first to win all 4 in a single year was Don Budge, who completed the feat in 1938. To date, 17 players have completed a Grand Slam, though only 6 in the most prestigious singles titles. Of these players, 3 have won multiple majors. Rod Laver accomplished the feat twice in men's sing.